Hello, Katrin here with European Paper Crafts in the US. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. I am so glad you're here. For today's video, I played with my easy 3D toppers. So let's get started. I have 10 cards with you to share today and all done with easy 3D toppers. And we're going to start off with this Valentine's Day card and a brand new topper in my topper pack in my shop. And this one is actually a large one. So let me give you the dimensions. So it is 6.5 inches long and on the widest side about 3 inches wide. And of course, because they're so large, they can go on bigger cards. And this one here is a card blank from Michaels, and they fit perfectly. So these are just like our regular easy 3D toppers, where you get 3 parts. And look at the beautiful embellishments they have. They got this beautiful swirl, and then the flowers you can lay up. So the base piece, and then for the flowers you have a couple of toppers that you can then add with foam pads to make it dimensional. This card here is pretty flat, so I used just very small dimensionals. And then a Happy Valentine's Day is a sticker that I carry in my shop. And then I finished it off with just a few hearts and a little bit of paper that I had sitting on my desk. And because it has this cutout here, you can see how it shines through. There is a second card that I have created with one of these toppers. And here it is. And see how immediately you have a beautiful card with really no effort, just a bit of paper, then this beautiful topper. Here I added the heart right into this rose cluster. You and Me is from my stash. So are the papers, and don't they make gorgeous cards? Up next is this delicious coffee cup here, or espresso cup. And this comes from the pack. Is called the coffee cups, and there are 10 in here, just like the other pack. The Hearty Crafts always has the 10 embellishments. They come in this bag, and you can see here what you have in here. So this is all coffee. So anything from a cappuccino over a latte, over Irish coffee, and then of course here the espresso, really delicious. And again, you have 3 layers, and I used foam pads, of course, and I matched it with some of my Valentine's Day papers that I had on my craft desk, and I used my die to cut out the layers. This doily here is a punch, and I just inked the edges to give it a little bit of the coffee feel, and put it on a pink card blank that I cut myself. So this is the coffee cups, and I think it makes a cute card. Next, I have this gorgeous blue flower, and it is a cluster that has these grape hyacinths here in a background, and it is, I don't know what type of flower it is, but it absolutely looks gorgeous. And I paired it with the Arctic paper that I introduced a couple weeks ago, the Arctic Winter by Studio Light. And of course it has all these blues and pretty flowers. And one of these papers I used here for this card, and also a strip that I had left over from the same paper pack. I all matted it on some foiled cardstock from Michaels, and then just added a little bit of a bling border here. The happy birthday also comes from the same pack. And if you like to see the flips through this Arctic Winter paper pack, then just look. A couple of weeks ago I had this I had many cards with this paper pack, and also of course a quick flip through on how this paper looks like. But I thought this blue flower just looks absolutely gorgeous especially with this type of paper. Added just a little bit more bling, and that's really it on a white card blank. And the blue flower comes from the flowers blue and violet, and again 6 of them, so you have these gorgeous blossoms here in blue and a little bit of this colder pink, and then a violet, and here of course is the flower that I have used, and there it sits, and it's got the 10 designs, the 3 layers, and it also has a little bit of glitter on it, so I didn't have to use my stickles, and of course this is this baked in glitter that does not rub off. Flowers blue and violet. Next, I started playing with these beautiful new butterflies on flowers. So here you can see how gorgeous this butterfly looks like, and it sits here on this pretty flower, and it comes from the Flowers and Butterflies, and this is new to my shop. So 10 beautiful flowers, and each has a gorgeous butterfly sitting on there. So these make beautiful spring cards. Look, the artwork, and then of course the little bit of glitter on it finishes it off so well. And what I have done here with this card, I had my die cutting machine out, so I have these background dies that I have cut here from some glitter cardstock. I added some rose paper, also used glitter cardstock to mat my piece of rose paper that I had on my desk, and then just added this gorgeous butterfly. I layered it with foam pads, and then the birthday wishes is a stamp, and I stamped it out and inked the edges, and then just punched out a little heart from another piece of glittered cardstock. And I think this is an absolutely beautiful card with these elements. It looks so pretty, and again, it is so easy to work with these 3D toppers. Maybe I show you one here for those of you who are not familiar on how these come. So let's just take out this one here right now. So when you open, each of the 10 embellishments come in this individual plastic bag, and then when you take it out, you're going to have 3 pieces in your hand. So there is the base piece, and look how gorgeous. Then you have the next layer, and this is something that you would layer with foam pads, and this is cardstock, so very sturdy. And then you have a third piece, and look, and of course you do not have to use them all. You could stretch it out and just use these 2, and maybe put the butterfly on a different card. So you can definitely make more than one card. I do like the layered look, so what I have done here is I used all 3. I made a second card. Now this card here is a top fold card, and because I had my dies with the heart out for Valentine's, I thought I'm gonna create a card where I can use this beautiful die that I have. It has the stitch edge, and so all I have done here is basically used strip of blue cardstock, and then I folded it in half, and I added the heart on top so that it shows through. Now when you make these cards, they're obviously very simple. If you want to fit these in a regular A2 envelope, and here I have an A2 envelope, so what you want to do is you want to measure so that when you attach your heart, it still fits into the A2 envelope. Okay, so my card blank here, let's just see where it is right here. It is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. So what you need is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. And with that, you can add a heart. And of course, if you don't have a die, you maybe have a punch, or you could even use a stencil and then make this heart. You can use any other dies that you may have. But that way, if you measure it with your envelope, then you don't have any problem fitting it in there, right? So I thought that is a tip that you may want to know. And then, yeah, and then just I added a little bit of background paper here and this gorgeous butterfly on this hydrangea, and then Sending Hugs, of course, is a stamp, and I inked it a little bit to match the color. And because I like this look so much, I have made another card, and here it's a pink one. It's the same thing, the card blank from some pink cardstock. Here I cut out a pink heart, and as my embellishment, I added one of these gorgeous flower envelopes. And this comes from the pack called Flower Mail. And it has all these gorgeous decorated envelopes with flowers. Look how pretty they are. And again, there are 10 in here. Also lightly glittered. And this one here is one. The happy birthday is a sticker that I have in my shop, and I will link it below. It comes from a sticker sheet that looks like this. These are transparent stickers. They come in gold and in silver. You have the happy birthday, and that's what I used here in silver. You have these vertical ones, which I really like. And then we also have the happy birthday with some balloons here. So yeah, I link them below because I like, and they take on the color of the background. So that's the advantage of having transparent stickers. And then I made one more, and actually I should have started with this one, because here is what I have done. I just used again a card blank, but I didn't measure. So now I had a card that in the end, as you can see, would not fit into my envelope. And that's when I came up with the idea of measuring when I put on my heart so it fits in the envelope. But I didn't do that with my very first card. So of course, when that happens, then you just measure it and make yourself an envelope. So this way it even has a matching envelope that I made with my VR Memory Keepers envelope maker. And now it got a very pretty envelope. And here I had here I used a stencil that I had for this. From paper, I cut out this heart, and I layered it with the same paper that I have here as my background. So this I cut out by hand, and a heart is of course not that difficult to cut out. And then the beautiful tulips here come from the Flowers and Deco. From the Flowers and Deco pack, and you can see you have all these containers here. You have baskets, you have vases. Here's this beautiful vase with my tulips in there, and some tree blossoms, roses, just gorgeous. Again, 10 to a pack. And this one, because the paper that I had on my desk, this is actually a paper pack from Michael's that I had for a few years now. Let me see if I still can find it. Yeah, that's a Recollections paper pack. It was just called Florals, and it had these absolutely gorgeous papers in there. I don't know if Michael still have them. I had this quite a while for right now, and I only have like a few left now. It's not that often that I actually use up a paper pack, but this one is a 12 by 12, will be used up that spring for sure, because these are really pretty papers. And that's where I came up with this card. And then of course the envelope, you know, when you have 12 by 12 packs, then easily you can make envelopes as well. So, and these are of course top folding. And then I stamped the happy birthday on a little tag here. that I have die cut. And I think they just, these cards turned out so cute. I think in the back I even put like made with love. I had this on my desk. So just play around with what you have. And for my last two cards, I used these pretty feathers. Here I made a square card. And first of all, this is the Easy 3D Topper Pack Flowers and Feathers. And again, gorgeous artwork, beautiful colors, beautiful feathers, and then all these pretty flowers as a cluster. Just absolutely gorgeous, light glitter. And here, like I said, I have a square card. I used one of the papers from last week. I think I bought this in. It's the Vintage Rose collection from Crafter's Companion. And of course, this one has just gorgeous papers. And I have a flip through in the other video, and I will link it below. Then I have this gorgeous topper here. And this one comes from the luxury card layers. Let me see if this focuses. It is a Do-Day product, and each has 3 pieces in there, and they come in different varieties. We have something like this. We got a cute heart, but I used this paper roll here. As you can see here, they are, and they got this already, this die cut done for these toppers. And here I layered it on my card, and then I used one of the transparent stickers. These are coming back to my shop, so I should have them here probably within a couple of weeks. What I have currently available are these transparent ones that have all kinds of congratulations and birthday wishes. So these are currently available, but more are coming. And that's what I have done here. And other than that, it's just a regular square card. And my last one, I used these pretty blue feathers. And again, I used a paper from the Arctic paper pack that I showed you in the beginning. Couple of scraps I had, so I just cut some banners here. With Love is also from that same paper pack. A little bit of bling, a little bit of foiled cardstock, and then this gorgeous feather in blues and purples, and just a little bit of ribbon here, of like a lace ribbon to finish it off. Here are the 10 cards that I have created for today's video. I really loved making these. The Easy 3D toppers are so easy to use, the name says it. And if you like them, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I would really like to hear what you think about these cards, and maybe share this video with your crafty friends and family. That would support my channel, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you like these cards, I do sell them in value packs on my website, so please check it out. And all the materials I have used, or most of them, are linked below, so you can find them in my shop, and I would love it if you would visit my shop. So thank you very much for spending time with me today. Please stay or get well. Happy crafting. I'll catch you next week. Bye bye.